All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for February the 19th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. I just want to stop in and put out some type of message for you. If you check my community slash post section, you will see that I did upload a all zodiac sign reading on my other channel, Yes or No Tarot. If you're not subscribed over there, go ahead and subscribe and like the video. That actually was my first time going live. I didn't even know I could go live over there because I don't have a lot of viewers or subscribers yet. So, if they let me do it, then hey. So I think we may have another platform where we can go live besides this channel. And welcome over here if you are one of the subscribers from Yes or No Tarot. Thank you so much. All right, so we have balance in reverse. I bring a state of perfect harmony into your world, and you do so without judgment. Okay, so hey, Miss Linda, and shout out to you, Miss Linda, for everything that you do for my channel. Um, I'm gonna have something for you. I'm gonna send it to your address. I'll let you know when I get it all together. I really appreciate you going through my videos and time stamping and leaving comments and things like that. Especially on older videos that still do resonate for you. I really appreciate that. Um, it's like you're the best, okay? All right. It still may be some things, of course, and that's never going to change, right? We still are in our life going to have to put things into balance, whether it's feelings, emotional, our mental or mind state. Thank you so much, Miss Linda. I appreciate it. Um, our finances, right? Our support or resources, our stability, our foundation, our home, our family, our dating life, our love relationship, marriage, whatever it. Oh, let's not forget our religion, or if we decide to have a religion, that's going to be different for everybody. But um, I feel that the balance is going to weigh itself out enough to for each one of us to come to terms or to get our terms of affairs into a more balanced effect. Okay. Like I said, Mars is about to go direct in Gemini. Again, this is going to be Vedic Sidereal, not Tropical Western. But that won't be until February the 23rd. So that's not too far away, right? Now, I'm not saying that it still won't be some imbalances once Mars goes direct in third house of a mercurial house, but it's going to be a little bit better than what's going on right now. Okay, remember that Mars is a fire energy, right? It's very persuasive. It's very aggression, chaos. Do something flip? No. It's very all up in your face. Okay, I'm trying to watch my words and the words that I use. You know, because I don't want to bring extra anguish to people. Right? Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Now, the past is the only thing actually that we do know of, right? Besides our present moment, because we're actually living in the present moment. But the past is the only thing that we actually have something to refer to, right? We don't have the future to refer to because we have not done futuristic events per se. The only thing that we can resonate with is memoir or memories. And I feel that this is where this regret can be coming from. Now, like I said, this can be just a decision that you regret right now um, making. You know, I know some recent regrets that I have made, but it was more toward my judgment call on my career. Okay. It wasn't any regret for me per se about love and relationships and things like that. It was more about my career path. Things that I do regret that I didn't finish up or do as a part of my quest, something that I procrastinated on or didn't follow up or follow through with. But far as love and relationships, I don't have regret for me, okay? But for some of you, maybe it's something for you about love, you know? Um, so only you can answer that question for yourself. A sense of regret because right now in the present moment it can be some imbalances that are challenging you or having some type of conflict about because of a misjudgment or a quick decision um, or whatever it is, okay, that you may have regret regarding something you chose to do. Could have been because of lack of information, lack or feeling a lack of direction, not thinking something through, possibly, um, a urge to get out of something or to quit something, to break up a relationship. Like I said, for some of you, you know, not starting back up your hobbies or skills uh, a while ago, and maybe it could have been making you more money right now, okay? Or you could have put that money to the side and have saved it if you probably would have started some type of hobby or skill, you know, maybe a couple of months ago, last year, 2 years, 3 years ago. So, whatever it is for you, right? Okay. And because of the transforming energies of this planet retrograde, this planet forward, um, a shift in this, the sun moves into another zodiac sign. This is where then or now the imbalances will show their self, okay? Will come to the surface because of certain transition or transformations when planets shift, move, or go direct. When the sun, like I said, moves into another zodiac sign, then in that particular house or that particular zodiac sign, we would then see certain things come to the surface that now present us as a conflict or a challenge, right? Okay, so now we have trust in reverse, and that says, I accept that my inner voice will always quit trying to read upside down, Vesta, and just get the card, girl. I, I accept that my inner voice will always guide you to move correctly, okay? But some of you may not be trusting that or don't quite feel that way as of right now. So it's kind of like a lot of you may be feeling more regret than trusting a situation, trusting the process, trusting yourself, just seeing things as more of a conflict, as a challenge, because things could be out of balance. Again, it could be your surroundings, your stability, your money, um, bills, you know, love life, friendship life, work life. Let's see. All right. So, you know, I am still on my supernatural binge. So, I am on season 10, episode 3. And I haven't watched it in about maybe 7 or 8 years. So, but rewatching something after a long period of time, you always you see things differently, right? Because maybe the last time that maybe you've seen a movie or listened to a particular song is going to hit differently, right? Because the last time that you watched it or listened to it or participate in something, you were not the person that you are now, right? You have learned or gained some type of different wisdom. Your perception and your perspective has changed since the past, and your informational intake, how you see a particular program or movie, uh, will feel and be different, right? Your perception of it will be different. So I'm getting a lot of clues and downloads and little hints and jokes that I probably didn't catch 7 or 8 years ago. So, if it's an old movie or something like that that you have not seen in a while, go back and watch it. Okay. Yeah, that was, y'all know I'm actually married to Dean, allegedly. So, but when he's cheating on me during the movie, I tend to lean on Sam. So, but anywho, it was funny because my daughter, because I just recently decided to pay for Netflix again after about 7 years or so. So I didn't tell my daughter at first that I had turned it back on. And so now she's on Supernatural, and she was like, yeah, I can't wait to start watching Dean. I was like, hold up, girlfriend. Don't let this be a cat fight. No, Dean is mine. Okay? His bow-legged self is mine. Leave him alone. She gonna start laughing. But anyway. Alright, so we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. Um, yeah, he is handsome. Both of them are. Now, I'm just not now falling in love with Dean. I've been in love with Dean since Supernatural first came out on regular TV. Okay? So, I watched all the episodes when it was on regular TV. Never missed the episode. And then once it went off, they then put it on Netflix. And then I watched it again. And I haven't watched it since then. But we all can have our sense of fantasies, right? Because I'm pretty sure he is married, and whatever the case may be. But he's just a character, right? Um, Surrender. I can release my need to control. Okay. And having a sense of gratitude. You know, Gratitude is what it is. And I feel that a lot of us humans do not um, really understand or take in the essence of gratitude. A lot of us take for granted, yes, starting also with a G, but a lot of people don't practice or be in the present moment of a sense of gratitude. It's more about bitching and whining and crying and having a hissy fit and fussing and cussing and pouting and doing a tantrum about what they can't get, what they don't have. They want everything as an instant gratification, another G. hmm Instead of just learning, when you do right by others, your flow of abundance and prosperity will always look out for you. Do unto others as they do unto you. And I know for myself, I have really surrendered to that. Um, I used to be No, I didn't. I always had a sense of gratitude, but in my own way, possibly some of you also. But I never really pitched a fit, like in relationships and family issues and stuff like that. I always been a person like, okay, it is what it is. I'm not a person where I throw a tantrum because I don't get nothing from a partner, because I really don't, or rarely, very rarely ask for anything when I'm in a partnership or love relationship, because I've always done for myself. So having a sense of gratitude if a partner would buy me something or treat me to this or treat me to that, vacation or anything like that, I had a sense of gratitude because I also could do or and also did the same things, because that was my sense of love language, which was to buy my partner things, material things, cologne, clothes, jewelry, vacations, car rentals, and things like that. Because that's just my love language if I'm in a relationship too. Because I know the person that I'm in a relationship with also can do the same thing that I can do too. So it's kind of like, if you're not able to have or to get that, if you are in some type of partnership where you the person that your love language is always to show more of a gratitude for them being in your life than them versus you, then of course it's going to be some type of imbalance, because there's really no reciprocation, right? That's just like if you're dating somebody and you call and text them more than they call and text you. If there's some type of equal balance, then you can see the reciprocation, right? But if you're always blowing up somebody's phone and always asking them where they're at, when they're coming over, when you're gonna see them, okay, that's not good. Mm-hmm. Privileged lady in reverse. So somebody may again be upset that they are not feeling very favored when it comes to a situation. Also, some of you, a lot of things or some particular things can be out of balance right now, such as overspending. And now some of you could be having some money issues or money problems, not being able to do or live the way that you were. Okay. So it could be some expenditures that you are having to eliminate because maybe you're not receiving the same amount of money. Some of you, this could be a job loss. Um, this could be the loss of a residence, the repossession of a car, a mate or a spouse, divorce or separation. This could be somebody you're dating, and maybe they haven't really been just issuing you, giving you money like they used to be, you know, and maybe you feel some type of way about that because somebody here is no longer seeing themselves as another person's interest or spotlight, or somebody here is not being spoiled the way that they're used to being spoiled. Okay, whether they were doing it to themselves or able to do it, feeling very privileged, um, because of a certain income you made, a certain job title or position or income, salary, the type of car that you drive, um, a certain amount of a house that you live in, right? But this is something feeling like a downgrade in some type of way, okay? Ooh, marriage. Now, this also could be, maybe somebody you're dating. For some of you, you know and see that this person will not put you first or refuse to put you first. Um, they don't want to look at you or treat you as the privileged one, the one that is actually the piece the the trust and the gratitude. This could be read also another way, that somebody doesn't want to put you as the one. Okay. They didn't want to give you marriage and or some type of strong commitment, and they could be regretting this at this moment. Maybe they didn't trust you, right? And or show the gratitude of you being a privileged person in their life. you know did they or would they not surrender, or were they still trying to remain in control over or in a situation that you were dealing with this person? Some of you also may be surrendering and just saying, hey, I want to separate, I want a divorce. Maybe also due to finances. Maybe your savings, or like I said, the things that you used to be able to do or have in your life is no more, because this person wasn't they didn't want to help to be the balance in your marriage, love, or relationship, or dating. Okay. All right. Now we haven't seen that card in a while. So right next to the marriage card. So what is this about? So we are talking about, for some of you, some type of strong commitment. Now, it could be love, relationship, marriage, and dating. But the ring also could also be just a form of partnership, a bond. It is also round, so it could be like going around in circles or something continuous. Um, because even you as an employee to a job, the ring will be a sense of commitment, right? Once you sign those orientation papers and fill out a W-2, and they give you a badge, a outfit, and whatever, health care and all that stuff, that's a ring. That's a sense of a commitment. So, like I said, it don't necessarily have to be love and relationship and marriage. For all of you, for some of you, it may. But it still is some things about either commitments that you committed to, that you had to break away or want to break away from to separate, the marriage card in reverse. And because of that, some of you may have some type of regret based on a decision that you did make or will have to make, that will put you in a less favorable way of living, or way that you feel emotionally or financially. Okay. All right. So we seen a polar bear, what, about a week or two ago? I believe that came out in a love relationship when we were talking about the masculine energy. So the polar bear only comes out what, during spring, right? It awakens out of his slumber. Um Great fortune. So even if this is something financially for you, anything that was frozen could be an account, um a, like what, checking, savings, credit, line of credit, somebody's feelings, emotions, somebody words or speech, the way somebody feel or felt, um, trust or no trust, things in general that just felt stuck. Um, when will this defrost? When will I be able to get out of this or move my way out of this? Um, next 8 days, 8 hours, next 8 weeks. Also, in the month of August, some of you relationship or some type of strong commitment or friendship also will be forming. Okay. But long as you decide to leave whatever this alone is, and some of you may have already done this, started this, and it will also dawn on you by having a more sense of gratitude and trust that you did surrender to what was right. Okay. And feeling and knowing that you did not self-sabotage, you did or did not or will not allow anybody to steal your gratitude and trust and peace. Okay. Because when you do that, you automatically will lose a sense of fortune or feel or know that you are fortunate. Long as you continue to understand and have gratitude and have a sense of thankfulness for any opportunity that does happen or present itself in your life. Okay. Also, ways that you could change or will be changing now and in the future will also stop you from stealing from yourself. We a lot of times by having a lack of gratitude, we tend to that's a sense of theft from oneself, right? Because if you're not even thankful for yourself, life, and opportunities, good and bad, then I feel that's also another way of self-sabotage. It's a lot of things going on right now, so make sure that you are also balancing your budget, tax return, any bills or whatever. Make sure you're picking somebody also, excuse me, make sure you're picking somebody also that is not shortchanging you or stealing from you when it comes to, because this is tax season, okay? So just don't choose anybody that just looks good, sounds good, somebody that is referred to you by necessarily a spouse, somebody that you trust. Do your own research or go to a reputable company where that your where that none of your fortune and or money, okay, is taken from you. So don't do anything, okay? Don't do anything this tax year that will get you in trouble. So if you've been filing allegedly for other people's child and children and all, don't do that. Do not do that this year. Do not do that this year. Okay? Now, I know that is a quick fix and a hustle for a lot of people, and a lot of people been doing it for a long time over the years. But this is not the time. Okay? This is not the time to be filing for somebody else's child or children, or even if you don't even know, or if you do know, maybe they're a family, child, or children. If you don't have the right paperwork to back you up showing legally that you can file for this person, especially a child, or claiming an ex as a spouse currently, or whatever the case may be, please don't do it, because you will have to surrender. Okay? You will have to surrender or surrender yourself as a sense of turning yourself in. Oh, I know what this is. Y'all know what this is? That's that PP loan stuff. So have a sense of gratitude that you was able to spend money and you bought this, you were living the life, you were getting hoes, you was all up in the club, you was shopping, ordering stuff online, you were living the privileged life. Some of you even separated or divorced your mate because you had got that little PP money. Mm-hmm. So you were going around making fake commitments. Some of you also decided to use that money to marry somebody else or commit to somebody else. Um, but now they're gonna be freezing your account. Even probably that money been gone. Cause the people who stole it didn't use it for the right reasons. So whatever account that you use and you decided to keep that account, or maybe you received another one, but your name is on it, they finna freeze that. Yeah, I didn't ever get one either, Miss Linda, because I couldn't, because it was all gone, because all of the thieves that used up the money, and or I couldn't never find anybody legitly to help me with filling out the application. Only the people who were trying to, that was doing theft about it, was available um to help me get a PP. But I wasn't finna do it. And y'all know I still got my business, but I wanted to buy, and I wanted to buy more products, right? And I really wanted that loan to help to surpass my business even more, especially with advertisement, buying new products and clothing and things like that, to go a little bit larger. But I felt like no, cause I'm not going to jail for nobody for no fraud. Mm-mm. I have a sense of gratitude. I surely do. And no, but that is what that is. Things that was done, a sense of regret. That's that's the people now coming to get those people for those loans. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of people money that may be working or worked, and they got checks, real checks being deposited into their account. Their account is now frozen. Well, okay. All right, let's go. All right, and this over here is 6 to 8 days, weeks, months. Don't think that they forgot, because they do have up to 6 to 8 years to find you and come and get you for the fraud for those loans. That's what Biden put into law before he left, that it was going to be, I think, up to a 8 or 10 year period for any fraud that was associated with those loans, that the government can still find you, investigate, and make sure that you did utilize that for the right balance. Okay, so now we have the wishing well. It's okay if some of you still wish to have love and relationships, a true strong partnership um, in your life. There's nothing wrong with that. But your wish will be a lot more better suited if you at least have gratitude up under your belt. How you think your wish is going to be obtained, or done, or heard, or presented to you, if you're not thankful for the things in your life that you are experiencing, because a lot of this could be at your own hands, right? If you're not balancing your own money, then that's not the fault of the ether or source. That's a man-made thing. That's something that you did to affect your balance of your way or cost of living. They don't have anything to do with your prayers or your gratitude or thankfulness. That is something where that some of you were living out of your means, whatever type of way, and that could be due to ordering too much food, you know, shopping online too much, shopping in stores, buying high price ticket items, whether it's concerts, vacations, whatever it is, right? So it's time now for your peace to be restored, for balance to come back. I feel that a lot of you, your change of gratitude is going to be there a lot more right now, and also about who and what you trust because of the regret. It's a mature man. They don't have to be older, um, but it could be that some of you really wish that this person that you did want a commitment or strong relationship with, you wish that they would or have matured, right? Or had that level of maturity for marriage, love, and relationships. But this person turned cold. They were acting cold. Their communication was cold. Uh, Also could have disappeared or separated themselves, thinking that something else in their life was a lot more fortunate. Hey, how you doing, Washington? And that they lost out or will be losing out because they didn't just want to surrender. They rather keep being a thief than surrender to the cause of gratitude for having you in their life, right? Some of you also wish that your father, brother, uncle will not separate from your mom or stepmom. Also can be vice versa. If you're a masculine, you wish that um you didn't leave a past relationship because you have a sense of regret, or you masculine, some of you wish that you, or regret, okay? Because you didn't have a sense of gratitude or took something for granted at the time, that you did not marry and or commit to a person from your past. Unexpected income. When this came out the other day, I also said that, do y'all remember, right? Just before Dee Dee uh, POTUS said anything about stimulus or money back into to us as an economy. I said this before that even started coming out the past couple of days. My moderators probably remember when this card came out. It was over here in the reading. And I said then that I believe that we are going to get some type of unexpected income. Some of you are going to receive some type of unexpected income. So that is money that you do not have not earned. Okay? So that can be something that is given to you by a friend, a family, somebody that you're dating. Um this also can be information given to you where that you make unearned income, right? Due to some type of product or project that you may create and or sell. Let me clarify, what is this thief? Because I hope a lot of you are not trying to do some type of hustle, or you know somebody that is about to, look at her, look at her. I can't even get it out. If you got somebody that you may know that is stealing or doing something, because that is unexpected income, that is income that they are hustling, that they're receiving by theft. If I was you, I'd tell them don't do it. They need to surrender. Okay. And what did I again tell y'all? Because them loans that a lot of people got to also was unearned income, right? They got it as a surplus, as a they didn't earn that money. It was given to them. So now look at that, a sense of despair. I'm telling you, this is a lot more people that's about to be arrested or detained. They thought it was done and over, the polar bear in the frozen water, but this is a surprise to somebody's tax return, a letter in the mail, or something like that, that they're not going to be able to file or receive money that they thought that was going to be given to them. Also, this is arrest, and somebody's going to have to give up unexpected income or come up with unexpected income to get somebody out of jail. All right, give me something on the privileged lady. A lot of people right now, maybe it's you, need this unexpected income, some type of break, right? Some of us may need some type of break. I don't feel that if anybody decides to help you, if you do reach out to a family or a friend for help, they will be coming through. Okay, maybe some of you are having a sense of anxiety about where can you get this money from. But somebody's going to help you. Okay. Pathway, 2 weeks, 2 years. So something within the next 2 weeks to 2 years that is currently happening right now behind the scenes um, is going to help balance you or balance your life. You will get some type of wish fulfillment here, which is, could be some of you, if you're divine feminine, you could be needing to or about to go more into your masculine energy, okay? The way you think, the way you move, the way you act to get this wish fulfillment. Um, which is applying more pressure, moving around, being more active, using your masculine way of thinking. It's kind of like moving and thinking as your Mars action. Okay. Now, with this mature man, also, is somebody here that is very knowledgeable that some of you may need to connect with, talk to. Uh, it could be also a person or people that also you may start to be around even more. But again, this mature man can be a lawyer, a doctor, um, a judge, a philosopher, a professor, a teacher, an educator, a guru. This also can be a CFO. It can be a scientist. It could be any of everything, okay? I feel also that this mature man can be some type of archaeologist or scientist that is going to dig or come up or find something from our past or come up and out with some type of new findings. If you have been having a very challenging time, within the next 2 weeks, things are going to start to get better. Okay. A lot of you, your health is also going through a transformation. So make sure that you're doing everything that you can. Speaking with the doctor, getting a checkup, getting real well rested. Also, some of you, your father or some type of masculine energy in your life may not be feeling very well right now. This also could be, oh, good. They're going to get better. Whew. Oh, good. Okay. Um, this person also needs to get out into the sun. They need to. They need to. They need vitality. Okay, vitalize themselves. They need to be more vigor or to get up and out and to move around. Okay, to counter react the way that they feel emotionally and or physically. This also will help them with exercise and their weight or weight mass. I don't know what that means. They also may need to walk more or walk a trail that they have behind their house or connected to their home. Also could be in the forest or in a park, a national park. Um, this also can be you. Okay. This sun is here to help heal you physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially after you have been not doing as well as you used to do the past 2 years ago. Now, hell, that's pretty much the whole United States, right? Uh, I know the past 5 years financially, my money was different than the 5 years prior to the last 5 years. I've noticed that myself. Um, it's some things that I do like to do. Like I used to go to the cabins a lot. I used to go on vacation. I'm not a shopaholic, but I did used to buy a couple of things. But the past 4 years, I've been more on a steady stream of, saving this, putting this away, paying bills, not buying as much things, not being able to feel and be a lot more privileged like I used to have it. But that also will be changing. Okay. Some of you also will get or have a new love relationship. Some of you may meet this person in some type of traveling, whether it's out of the country, out of state, could just be down the street into another city. Okay. Now, this is a emperor. This combination, these are these cards, but this is an emperor. The mature man to the sun. hmm So your wish fulfillment for marriage, a new person to date, will also be on in the cards for you. Okay. It took you a long road to get here, especially within the past 2 years. Some of you, you haven't been really finding the right person um, that wants to commit strongly, really not even thinking about marriage, that person, you know. Also can be in the month of May when K2 and Rahu moves into Leo, the sun. That'll be K2, and Rahu will move into Aquarius. You see, 4 plus 1 is going to be the 5. That's where I'm getting that from. All right, give me one thing. I want to go ahead and do the tarot. Some of you, it's kind of like you're going to go into dating mode. You're going to be more concerned about your happiness, vitality, enjoying life, having a sense of gratitude, and surrendering to not worrying about so much of being concerned about how much more that you're right, but just living and going through the process of being happy, having a good time, keeping your boundaries, of course, but you're not going to be like a stick in the mud, okay? You're going to let down some guards here this year because we all as humans are understanding a lot more right now that it is hard to trust people and situations, but having a sense more of gratitude for life itself because of everything that is happening and going on, you're really understanding that life is really so precious. And holding grudges and not being happy Look there. The Fool. Riding the waves of the rainbow. It's kind of like, I'm going to be more open to happiness. I'm going to try new things, go new places, be more open to communicate and date. You're going to keep your boundaries. Of course, maybe some of you still want strong relationship and marriage, but you're understanding also that things come in unexpectedly if you allow it to come in unexpectedly. If you're wanting everything in order, precise order, as they come in, then you will have some type of restrictions. The Lovers. I knew I was close. All right, I'm gonna throw y'all out a couple of tarot. Then we're gonna chop it up for today. All right. I thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure, like I said, you check out my other video or channel, Yes or No Tarot. I did put a link of the video in my post or community tab. And I did do a all zodiac sign reading over there. Okay. Six of Swords. Something that's out of balance right now is who or whatever that you're not talking to. Okay. You're deciding to move on. You're deciding to move on and to leave that behind because of a ghosting issue. Because somebody don't want to communicate here. Whether it's you, the other person, or both of you. But somebody is not talking. Okay? Somebody is refusing to talk. You're deciding to just really take your losses on it and to move on. There you go. The Six of Wands. As you do that, you're going to move into success. That is your surrender. You're surrendering to allow the non-talking to happen, moves you into success, accolades, graduation, achievements, and also being surrender to allow yourself to meet somebody else. You're going to have a new sense of fanfare, but whoever you're not talking to is going to be in the background hating on it. A lot of people, some people point this out, some people don't. But if you can see this way back here in the back, that is the person of the Seven of Swords. This person will pop back up in your life if they know where you are or still have your number, or if you associated with them through family or friends or whatever the case may be. You can also run into this person at some type of event, award ceremony, a outing, or out and about. But when you're doing better, when you're feeling more successful, when you are, doing better in your life, in your stability, and your celebrations, this person will try to pop back up because they have not forgot their lack of wish fulfillment, which is actually their fault. If they're the one that stopped the talking and started the ghosting, the only thing they did was move you more into success. I guess they thought that it was going to be the opposite. Some of you, like I said, you will have success, or something is going to come out successful. But your lack of gratitude, the Star card is coming out in reverse. Because this lack of gratitude for things that did not happen very well and things that did happen for you very well, it's got to be like a balance within. Okay? If your scales is tipping more over sadness, anxiety, despair, a sense of self-sabotage, regret, a sense of loathing, then the star card is not doing justice of helping you to heal, of you keeping your own wish fulfillment. Because then you're not going to want to take the time to invest into yourself, situations, and new or other people. Okay? New environments, new things to achieve. Because you're going to be like, what's the point? Every time that I do or plant a seed or invest into something, I don't want to waste my time. But that's not the mindset or the balance that you need to keep emotionally, mentally, okay? And the physical energy around you. King of Swords. Now, this is also giving King of Swords energy to me with all the books, knowledge, research, a sense of learning, able to communicate because or from the wisdom and the knowledge that you have obtained. King of Swords in reverse is somebody who's also very upset. Somebody who is wanting to argue. They would or will want to talk, but it's going to come out very argumentative. Somebody who thinks that they know everything, okay? This is their type of rhetoric or language. Very abusive, trauma filled also type of speech. Somebody also that is very out of their mentality. Okay? They don't use their smarts or common sense. This is somebody also who does not use their common sense, that is not logical. But if this is you as the King of Swords in reverse, use the knowledge that is right here as a sense of maturity, right? Um, use your wisdom. Use the wisdom that you have obtained or that you will gain out of some type of book, course, um, scholar, meeting, uh, counsel. hmm Use it. Pay attention to it. Also do research. Read, okay? Go steal to the library before they take those away and rent you a book. Go sit in the library in a nice chair. Let the sun rays come down on you. I know me and my kids used to do that all the time. And take an hour and a half out of your day and go read a book in the library. Okay? Because sooner or later, we may not even have any libraries anymore. So take advantage of that. Pick your favorite topic. Pick a book that you think that you normally wouldn't want to be interested in. That is how you gain knowledge, by reading, researching, and investigating things that you don't want to learn about. Okay? That's what wisdom is. Because again, I have the Fool card here in reverse, which is a no. Somebody is not wanting to surrender. This is what they're going to say. This is how they're going to act. They're not ready to come to peace about this situation with you, because they're still upset that you're not speaking with them. They think and feel that you are, and moving on. They think that you're already in some type of nice relationship, dating somebody who is more egotistical than them, somebody else that got it going on more than them, you know, that you got a new lover, somebody also who is smarter than them, somebody that is actually bringing you happiness. You're going out, you're having fun. But if you're not, you're about to, because that's what you're about to surrender to. Okay? That is what you're going to be surrendering to this year because of Rahu and Ketu movement in Leo and Aquarius. hmm Some of you still may be weighing the options, don't quite see things that are out of balance, but hopefully you will succeed in having that sense of revelation. Some of you, again, with a lot of job loss, firing, buyouts, change of career, and things like that. Sometimes in life, your path has to change. And it may not necessarily have to be a blame on somebody else. It's just that a lot of times your journey is not consistent of one particular direction. As humans, you should know that. If that the case, then you would be in the same spot that you lived in since you were a baby. You would live at the same address you did since you were a child. You would have married the person that you met in elementary school. And some of you would have only married one time. Now, is there some people like that? Yes, it is. But most of us, our journey changes because we don't learn everything from one particular situation. If that's the case, then school would be kindergarten all the way up to college in one building. Okay? But why do they make you leave high school and then apply to a separate unity such as a college, right? Because it's a break in your journey. Some people want to continue on with education. Some people at that point of their break of their journey decide to go another way. They decide to go to family, marriage, love, relationships. They decide to travel. They decide to open up their own business or go into a family business. Everybody does not particularly go into college or further their education after high school. You get what I'm saying? It's always some type of break or detour or a change in direction in all of our life. One thing is not meant to carry you on forever. But some people don't understand that life is about, has curves. It has mountains. It has obstacles. It has challenges. And so a lot of people right now are being challenged. So the key thing, the wisdom of maturity, is how can now you still be successful, have accolades, complete agendas, and be successful even after you have to move on from a situation that you were in for a very long time. Because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. Just because you get married doesn't mean it's guaranteed because you said vows that it's gonna stick, that you're gonna stay together. If it was, then we wouldn't have divorce. You would hope so, right? But nothing is guaranteed. Nothing. Ace of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Excuse me, Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some people are so hurt and wounded, or will be so hurt and wounded of things that they have to move on from. Even if this is a person having to move on from you, um, they're not gonna get over this regret and the lack of the will to fight and to take action, to marry you, keep you in their life, to heal this situation, to make things better. They're never going to get over this. But again, that's not your fault. hmm Now, for the other group of people, Yes, you are very hurt and wounded over some imbalances that has been going on in your life, and we already named those: emotional, financial, etc., etc. Um, but don't let that sense of devastation keep you from taking, okay, the next opportunity or opportunities that do come towards you. Don't bypass it because you're in so much of war instead of peace, not seeing that things needs to be balanced out. You don't trust or don't want to trust a situation or people, and you're not wanting to surrender, okay, to the fail of something that is a mishappening or a misfortune. Because the Ace of Wands is in reverse to a Nine of Wands in reverse. Somebody is not going to take an opportunity or feel that too much time or too much energy is required to fight for this or to still stand up and have the strength to get this done or get it completed. So only you will know who this is, because even the Fool card is in reverse. Somebody does not want to have the faith, um, don't want to complete this, don't want to try it. Now, if this is about a relationship, I understand that, but I'm more talking about success, job, career, opportunities, entrepreneurship, skill set, hobbies, education, wisdom, insight, clarity, your health, you. I'm more talking about that, okay? Again, if this is about a relationship, if it's done, it's done. If you feel like you need to move on, the star card is trying to tell you it's time to move on toward other things in your life that will give you a sense of success. But you got to want to have the will and the fight, okay, to keep standing and to move on. Because Ace of Wands is always going to be self-realization, and it's a self-acting card, okay? So it's up to you to take action. But I do feel that a lot of you are going to be a lot more energized once Mars go direct in Gemini, okay? I feel that you'll have the courage to finally make a decision and to either stand up to somebody, stand up and have that will to fight and to win, uh, being more energetic to do things better for your health, and to also give you the will to fight to make something better, okay? Such as planning out, recalculating, re strategizing, redoing, replanning. hmm Some of you also will be wanting to make up or deciding to make up with a older man and or father, grandfather, brother, or male person in your life. Okay? Or this is them to you. hmm All right. I thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure, again, check my community and or post page for the all zodiac sign reading. Once you go over there, just don't listen to your sun sign. Also listen to your 11th house. So listen to what I said for Aquarius, 5th house of Leo, 6th house of Virgo. Listen to what I also said for 8th house of Scorpio and Pisces. Okay, it don't have to be your sun sign, but those zodiac signs are coming out in this reading, and also that means for me, um, it's a message in those zodiac signs, okay, for those houses. All right. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.